This time on Avalanche in San Diego, we go four-wheeling.
This week on Avalanche in San Diego. Guys will up the Bear Valley Road from the Buckman Springs side, in the eastern San Diego, California.
The closest mountain is Mount Laguna.
This is Bear Valley.
This is the other end of Bear Valley.
But it's two ends.
This Bear Valley Road is the same one that starts from Pine Valley exit of the 8 as Bear Valley OHV area. The road used to connect over the mountains, but is now permanently gated off, as it would provide a route to bypass a border patrol checkpoint. Currently, the Buckman Springs side of the trail is out and back for off-roaders, although it is passable to hikers and mountain bikers, and even to adventurous motorcycle riders.
Whoa! Whoa!
We have another film about the actual Bear Valley OHV area. The link might be in the video description below.
Drive through there.
Buckman Springs has a long and interesting history. The place is named after Amos Buckman, who was born in Vermont in 1821. In the early 1840s, he moved to Quincy, Massachusetts, where he met his future wife. Amos headed to California in 1853, sailing via Panama. In San Francisco, he worked as a carpenter, and saved enough money to purchase land in Napa County at Calistoga. The town was famous for its hot mineral springs.
That's right.
The land contained 27 hot springs, and he started his bottling business, the Napa Soda Springs.
Whoop-de-doos.
Unfortunately for Buckman, there was a dispute in ownership of the land. George O. Whitney and John Henry would claim they owned the land from a purchase when the title to the land was still controlled by Mexican law in the 1840s. In 1860, they began litigation against Buckman. The dispute got ugly and wasn't only fought in the courts. In 1861, while Amos Buckman was away, Wood and some of his associates attacked Mrs. Buckman and the staff, burning their bottling plant to the ground. In 1862, Amos Buckman was attacked in his own home and someone tried to shoot John Henry Wood. In 1863, the court sided in Wood's and Whitney's favor and Buckman lost his land. After spending a few years in San Luis Obispo, Buckman then moved to San Diego in 1871, where he lived in what is now known as the Gaslamp. As San Diego was experiencing a population boom at the time, Buckman found plenty of work as a carpenter. In 1875, Buckman's son-in-law heard about hot springs that were available east of San Diego. He told Buckman, who rode his horse to check out the land. Within a few months, Buckman had set up camp at the springs. The water from the springs was naturally carbonated and contained lithium, potassium, sodium, calcium sulfates, and iron. The water was advertised as a miracle cure, and began attracting customers from San Diego who would make a 2-day journey for the water. In 1881, Buckman was given a homestead of 160 acres of land in the area. He put up cabins and a hotel for the visitors. Buckman Springs was born. Amos Buckman ran the resort until his death in 1898. He was buried at Buckman Springs. After Amos died at the age of 77, his daughter Winnie ran the resort, and with Highway 80 going through Buckman Springs, she added a gas station, cafe, and a country store. The water remained popular in the early 1900s as well, even with the high iron content staining the bottles orange. By the 1940s, agriculture in the area had dried up the springs. Eventually, all that was left of the resort town was a few ruins. In 1979, the state constructed a highway rest area at Buckman Springs on Interstate 8. When the freeway fencing was added, Amos Buckman's grave was found, causing the state to angle the fence around Buckman's grave. Later, a new tombstone was added. Buckman's grave is located along the freeway fence a few hundred yards east of the homestead site ruins surrounded by heavy brush. You can walk up a private dirt driveway and follow the fence back towards the east until you find the area where the fencing takes a sharp turn.
The mountain between Bear Valley.
No.
Also,
Bear Valley is not a mountain.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen.
think we are coming to a gate.
on. Where's this gate go?
That goes all the way up to the Bear Valley Trail.
Can you come down by that way?
No, because it's closed. That was fun. Let's do it again.
To the side.
If you like this video, cool beans.